What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Affleck9916. Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. We are on the island of Sicily today, headed from Palermo to Catania. So we're going to be taking some motor oil across the beautiful bottom of Italy and head into the southernmost point in all of Euro Truck Simulator 2. I think Tampere, we've been to the northernmost, and now actually... yeah, Tampere's the northernmost, and now we're going to head to the southernmost. So in the last episode, we were in Sicily. I did all of this in what was supposed to be today's episode, but it turns out I set my microphone to record improperly. I had it set wrong, and it didn't record my voice audio. So unfortunately, you guys are going to miss out on a lot of the Sardinian scenery. I mean, you got to see this side. It was kind of more the same on the other way. We went through some old kind of rustic abandoned villages and stuff. It was really cool. It was really enjoyable. So unfortunately that didn't happen. But another thing that I've started to do is kind of navigate without actually looking at the map. Because I don't have a GPS in my truck and I'm trying to navigate kind of the old-fashioned way. I think that would be kind of cool. So what we're going to do here is just drive past Palermo, and then it looks like we got to get on the A19 towards Messina and follow the A19 all the way to Catania, which then we'll get on the A18, and the CNP is going to be our final destination today. So let's go ahead and hop on in our beautiful Scania. We have today 18 tons of motor oil to the CNP, so let's get this thing started up and head on out of here. Let me just untangle my headphone wire. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I hope you guys are all having a good Thursday afternoon. I'm actually recording this on the day that I'm uploading it, which is very rare, something that I have not done very much of. Because I recorded ahead of time a lot of these games. And that's something that I kind of regret doing, to be honest, because I actually, until yesterday, I had gone like 3 weeks straight without playing Euro Truck Sim at all, and that is, extremely frustrating when you just want to play. You want to keep exploring the map, you want to keep doing the YouTube series, and of course I've been uploading the videos, but I just haven't been playing the game, so it feels good to be back playing the game, something that I haven't done in quite a while. I gotta be careful here. The speed limit's only 30 through this section. I don't know why it's so low, but it is. We also gotta be careful because, in the last episode we had that kind of disastrous accident where there was a car coming and I wasn't paying attention, or at least I didn't get a good enough look out the right side. I was paying attention, but I just didn't get enough good of a look. And if you actually go back and watch the episode, if you look closely, you can actually kind of see that other cars' headlights in my way, or in my screen just barely, and then that's when I made contact with that car. So kind of unfortunate to have that happen, but it is what it is. It's kind of just a frustrating thing. Beautiful island here of Sicily. I got in yesterday in real life on the game, obviously, and only kind of drove this at night. I decided to rest so I could drive during the day, because when you're trying to enjoy the scenery, I mean, you're not necessarily going for nighttime. You're trying to go for daytime so you can kind of enjoy it. The other thing about the episode I had recorded yesterday is that it was actually an entire hour long, and I'm trying to keep the episodes like 35 to 40 minutes. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing 2 deliveries per episode anymore. I did upgrade my long distance points a little bit, so I think I might start to be doing that a little bit more in the future. Of course, I'm trying to do the short deliveries to kind of explore the map at this point, but once we get that done, I think I'm going to do some more long distance hauls, maybe do 1 40-minute delivery, which would be better than what I've been doing. I don't really know, but it's kind of been the trend recently and how I felt. Hey, Ferrero Rocher. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. Don't run a red light. In my American Truck series, which I've now finally started on YouTube, so if you guys haven't haven't checked that one out yet, be sure to head on over to the channel and find the link. But I'm based in Seattle, and I've been driving around a lot, and I've really enjoyed it so far, because it's really cool driving to places that I haven't been to that I have been to in real life. And I feel like that's kind of the fun between Euro Truck Sim and American Truck Sim, is that Euro Truck Sim kind of gives me like a new experience, you know, places I haven't been, scenery that I've just never seen anything like it before. But American Truck Sim, I actually recognized individual intersections I'm driving through on the game in Seattle, so it's without a doubt a very different experience. I have no idea what the speed limit is on this road. I think it's probably 50. So I'm just not gonna exceed that. If I keep up with the truck ahead of me, I should be okay, because the other trucks don't generally speed on the game. I did, you know, it's funny because I drove really well in the last episode. I kind of had everything going right. Didn't get any accidents, no tickets, and you know, everything was real clean, real smooth. So kind of wish that I could have got that up on YouTube, but it's okay. The video was kind of an hour long, and I know once they start to get that long, it kind of gets hard to watch at that point, because you know, it's just kind of it's a long episode at that point, and I know that not everyone has an hour to sit down and watch. 40 through this area. What a beautiful little viaduct. Oh, there's the highway. I assume that's where we'll be. You know what, let's just check the... Yeah, okay, so we need to go left here. See, I might have not have known. Palermo, so that's the end of Palermo right there. I talked in the last episode, which never made it on YouTube, that I have a cousin who's 100% Sicilian. And he's actually been to Palermo before. He's gone over and visited, which is super, super cool. Alright, Messina and Catania. So we will head towards Catania, which we should see the sign coming up soon. But he's been over there, he's visited, and he says it's just an amazing place, really good food, really cool culture. I couldn't even imagine, because it just, you know, obviously Italian food is one of the most kind of advanced cuisines in the world, technically. I mean, it's had, you know, years and years of becoming what it is, and I just think it would be super awesome to visit there. But I wanted to talk about a little bit in this episode some of the videos I've watched on Sicily, and how a lot of the small little rural towns, in which of course I'm going to be trying to kind of see if I can find any of them on the map. I mean, obviously they're not labeled as towns, but hopefully they're around, you know, at least visible. Catania is going to be to the right here, but a lot of the little towns in Sicily have really just fallen apart, because you know, back in the day it was more agrarian, people farmed and all that stuff, but nowadays it's a lot different. People are moving to the cities, trying to get urban jobs, because that's just kind of what the market is now compared to what it was before. Let's get on the A19 for Catania. Slow it down to 60. And turn that annoying turn signal off. I watched a lot of videos recently also of people driving Scanias in real life. Of course, they were driving them around Sweden mostly. And it was just awesome watching them drive them through like winter back roads, and just roads that are honestly crazier than anything on Euro Truck. And it was really, really cool to see that kind of be a part of the game. I think the speed limit might have increased. I'm not sure. I would say so. It's 80. Okay. I'm cheating a little bit, but that's okay, because I don't want to waste time going slower than necessary. I think I probably just missed the sign. That's one thing I've noticed driving around without the route advisor, is there are not enough speed limit signs in this game at all, and it's really annoying. It just drives me crazy. There's one. 90, but of course that's the other thing, is that's the speed limit for the cars. The trucks have other ones, so you got to know your country. You got to know where you are. You got to kind of know what the speed limit signs are, and sometimes they're kind of hard to read because they give you that big sign when you're in the country, and you got to kind of just stop on the road and read it if you're not using the good old route advisor. But anyway, what's happened to a lot of the little villages in Sicily is that they've kind of fallen apart because people are moving out to go to the cities. And these villages are trying to, you know, preserve their heritage, preserve their culture, and they're just trying to, you know, stay alive. And what's happened is a lot of the villages are now selling homes for prices as low as €1 to try to attract people, mostly expats, to come in, buy them up. And of course, oh, there's probably my loan installment. Yeah, 12 o'clock. So there goes our $500. We'll have to earn that back today. What's our time until our next rest stop? 9 hours 5, so I'll be able to fit in enough to pay that off today. But these villages are just trying to get people to move back, and the condition on the one video I watched on BBC for the one village is that you have to actually fix up the house within 3 years. What's going on here? Oh. Okay, an accident. Look at the Lamborghini police cars. I love seeing those across Italy. That's just freaking amazing. How bad is it? Oh, man. Oof. Yeah, that's a pretty bad one. 3 cars involved. Hopefully everyone's alright. That is a bad one. Kind of a chain reaction right there. And it looks like someone had to slam on the brakes and someone slammed hard into... Maybe they're on their phone or not paying attention because they hit hard. That's a nasty accident. But the catch is, you have to renovate the home within 3 years, and then you get to keep it. And I mean, it sounds like a cool opportunity, and a lot of people who are doing it are retired people, right? Because, you know, young people can't find the jobs in these villages. I don't think that's an example one there. That's kind of just a farmstead, but. You know, older people who are retired, they don't need to work. It's a great place for them to live. They can just kind of live a quiet life on wineries and vineyards and, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's just a much better way of living for some people than kind of being, you know, kind of being elsewhere, kind of being on a big city or a suburban area. They can just live a quaint little Italian village life, which I think would be a pretty cool way to retire. Not that I haven't even started my career, so retirement is far down the road. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on in Sicily. And I've kind of researched it a little bit and just seen how so many, you know, little European villages are falling apart. I mean, times are changing, and there's actually, I can't remember the name of the song. Catania Nord Messina. So we want to go, before I'm looking up songs, I probably should focus on where I need to go here. So which one do we want? We wanted that A18. So yeah, Catania Sud, Catania South, and Augusta. It was the A19 until the 18, so that is the correct way to go. Let's go down to 40 here. Just make sure this is right. Yep, we are good. Alright, 1 hour away. Awesome. Now I can look for what that... Let's make sure we don't speed. That song is... I'm pretty sure it starts with an O. I'm looking through the ones on my phone. Alala. That's it. It's by an artist called Blanco White. And the song is about how villages in, I think, Spain in his song, but it can apply to Italy as well. It's about how the villages kind of have fallen apart and, you know, they're in disarray and people are moving to the cities, and it's just a really good song, so I recommend it to you guys if you're looking for some new music to listen to. And it's cool when I can relate a song that I enjoy to a topic that I'm interested in to the video game that I'm playing. It all kind of comes together. Okay, so I'm not sure which way we gotta go here. I think it's... We just continue straight. Yeah, so we're going... Let's see. Augusta, Catania Sud. We don't exit here, so Catania Sud is that area, so we gotta go all the way down on the A19 here. Man, my truck can hardly even keep up on these hills. I'm also hoping that we get a look at the volcano here on Sicily. Because I drove around Washington trying to get a look at Mount Rainier and haven't been able to find it yet. And I think it's just north of Catania. Mount Etna would be that mountain. So hopefully we can get a good look at it at some point. Because obviously we'll be driving north from Catania after this. There it is, 11 out of 26 cities in Italy. Catania is discovered. So there is a closer milestone for our achievement. As I said, I don't know if there's... I think only 1 or 2 countries have actually been to all of the cities, and obviously some of the countries are small. I think I've been to all of them in like Slovenia or Slovakia or something like that. And there's only like 4. So 26 would be awesome. We did get an achievement for going to all of the places on... where do we gotta go here? We gotta go to the left. And then it should take us all the way down. Okay, yep, CNP, down this way. So Augusta is where we're headed to, the little village of Augusta. See up there, up top the hill, there's a little example of the villages that I'm talking about. Just amazing parts of our history of as humans, and it's just falling into disarray. It's very sad to see. Alright, speed limit 70. Sweet. Yeah, I'd like to see Mount Etna, because I didn't get to see Rainier. I'm sure it's in the game somewhere. I think St. Helens is in the game in American Truck Sim. I just have to, you know, keep driving and explore. But I know what I was going to say. I did get the achievement for, what do you call it? Visiting all the places on Sardinia. All 3 of the cities. CNP straight ahead. So that was good to get that achievement. And to be honest, it looked a lot like this island. A little bit hillier, I would say. And more probably remote. I think Sicily has a lot more population. Although I looked it up, it's something like 1.8 million people that live on Sardinia, and I was surprised. I didn't think that there were that many people on that island. I thought it was very low populated, so that was interesting. Which way do we... It looks like 2 different entrances. I guess we gotta go straight in, though. A big sort of oil facility here. It makes sense we're delivering motor oil. Not sure what they're gonna use it for. Don't know what they're... Maybe they have to process it into the final product. I don't know. It's also weird we don't have a tanker truck. We must just have a bunch of jugs of motor oil. Okay, back to the left. Head towards the red flag on our map. Well, I don't have a map, so I'll just have to figure it out. Hopefully they have a good product for us to deliver too. I don't think they're gonna have much. Alright, yesterday I did real good on the first attempt of this, and then I had some trouble afterwards, so hopefully I can do better this time. Just gotta watch this building to our left here. Yeah, we're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I've actually been kind of overcorrecting to my previous mistakes and kind of underturning the truck. Which is obviously no good. Alright, there's the back. And that should be fine. I think I've actually done a decent job here. It's a little off-center, but that's okay. It'll work. 4 hours 35. It always takes longer than you think for some reason. Or longer than it says it's going to. So, job offers. I want one to Messina. Catania, Palermo, and Olbia. Alright, so... Well, we're only like 20 minutes into this episode, so I'm sure that we can find another one. From Catania. Oh wait, that's freight market. We need cargo market here. Wow. That's it from the whole city? I mean, is there not like... Man, that's annoying. Catania, I mean, how is there only a CNP? Is there not like... That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I know there's other parts of Catania. Have I just not discovered them? I don't want to go back to Palermo. I don't want to go back to Olbia. I mean, this would make sense, though. Although, where's this go? This would get us into the city. So let's take this one. It's 54 minutes for 146 kilometers. Or 146 euros. That's a pretty good earnings. So, yeah, we'll do this one. That'll be a good one to finish off. Alright, the cargo is loaded. Awesome. It actually still loaded. It didn't make me drive to the gate and re-back it in. That's good to see it does that. Alrighty. So, how do we get there first off? Looks like we'll need to be in the Sud area. And then we'll turn right at the... So we'll exit, turn right, and go back to the ACC. And hopefully that'll unlock the rest of those areas for us to actually make deliveries to. I can't believe that's all that was available. Oh, wait a minute. The cargo is... Oh. Yeah, we're just going to skip loading the trailer. Just because I'm already here, and I'm not going to waste time backing in again. Okay, now the cargo's been loaded. We are ready to go. What are we even hauling? More motor oil. So we'll just pretend that it's finished motor oil this time. And we'll head on over to the rest of the city. So I had a lot of problems with Steam yesterday, actually. Take it nice and easy over these bumps. Perfect. What was happening was I went to play Euro Truck yesterday, and which of course ended up being a waste of an hour a little bit, but that's okay. What happened was there was a game update because, you know, Euro Truck right now is doing the whole look at that abandoned building. That's what was in Sardinia a lot. That's really cool. But Euro Truck is doing the... Don't give me a speeding ticket. Okay, it's 70. We're good, we're good. But Euro Truck's doing the whole breast cancer awareness kind of fundraiser thing. And so far they've raised $20,000, which is awesome. So if you guys are interested in helping fund breast cancer research, definitely go over to the Euro Truck Sim Steam page and you can buy the DLC. It'll give you a new paint job, a new trailer paint job, and then you can actually help out with breast cancer research, which is a good cause. Obviously, October's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So you can help out with that. But I went to download the game update, which I think it just involved that DLC. That was all that was in it. And I got very frustrated because what would happen is it would go to download the game, and it would download at a very fast pace for about, you know, a few seconds, and then it would stop downloading, and it just wouldn't download at all. So I don't know what was going on. It was very, very angering that it just didn't work. So I had no choice but to just wait for it. And I tried clearing my download cache and relogging into Steam. I tried changing the server from Columbus to I did Pittsburgh. I tried Dallas. None of those made it quicker. And I looked up on Google like a bunch of different things to do, and I did all of them, and nothing really worked to get this to work quicker. And I've had this problem the last 2 game updates. It did it when I tried to install American Truck last update. So I think, to be honest, I'm going to have to just reinstall Steam at this point. I don't really know why it started doing this all of a sudden, but something's obviously corrupted or messed up and not working. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. I love these. See, I'm thankful for these long on-ramps. Now I didn't have to worry about that car. I let him go. There wasn't an issue. Thank goodness for that, because that's been something that's been very problematic recently. And I'm glad that here in Italy there's not these very short on-ramps like we see elsewhere. There's the IKEA. So we know we are close. It's weird because, you know, I don't download any files that could damage my computer. Nothing from, you know, shady websites. I take good care of my PC, so for something to go wrong like that, it's very frustrating. But I think that's just kind of... how PCs work, you know. I'm used to, you know, on Mac this type of stuff doesn't happen. Everything works fine, and PC's still much more prone to bugs and stuff like that. Of course, the trade-off is it's much more customizable. Alright, let's not have any incidents here. Another accident? Or is that just a fire truck? That's just a fire truck. Alright, I hope this was right. Yeah. Okay, all the way to the back. It looks like we'll discover some new things here, too. I think that was a merge right there. I kind of cut that car off, but that's okay. No harm done. Hello, IKEA. My old Swedish friends. Daft truck dealer discovered. So we have 550 to our next rest stop. We will remember that in case it's necessary. I don't know if I've discovered any daft truck dealers. I'm sure I have. I've probably discovered all of them. I mean, I've been to probably 50 cities. So I'm sure I have. And a recruitment agency, which is good, because once we get another driver, the more of those we discover, the better. It's just going to take forever to get to that point, because I'm going to have to get out. I found out I got to get another loan, and I don't have the money, and I don't know when it's going to happen, to be honest. Okay, where's ACC? To the right? Whoa, that was... Okay, they have a yield, so I would have been okay. I got to be careful there, though. No one's going straight into the depot anyway. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am. Can't see ya. Alrighty, what do they want here? Oh, this'll... Oh, man. This might be the easiest depot I've ever delivered to. How about that? Unbelievable. That's just ridiculously easy. Some of the ones in Italy have honestly been very difficult, but not today. The two I've gotten have been easy. See, these ones are great because all you gotta do is just pull all the way up and back, straight back in. And then just like that, you are done. Just keep it nice and straight. Alrighty. That should be perfect. Look at that. Doesn't get easier than that, guys. Hour 52 minutes, 53 kilometers, and we get our money. Let's see what job offers they have. Maybe they actually have one to Messina. Cagliari. Yay, Messina. 2 hours 20. And we're about 30 minutes into the episode, so I don't think it would take that long for me to do another one. I know I want to keep the episode shorter, though. And I wanna enjoy my time on Sicily. So we're gonna save it for the next one, guys. We will be headed off with some... Which one pays the most? These ones are both the same. This is less tons, though. They're both to different places, so they're both the same amount of miles. This one's 1 minute longer. We'll go with 1 minute shorter. 20 tons outdoor floor tiles. It'll be in the next episode, guys. For now, I hope you enjoyed. We'll do a little evening drive over to Messina and enjoy the rest of Sicily in the next episode. For now, guys, I'm Mr. F like 9916. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.